For more on the issue of Ukraine at the G20, my colleague Katrina Perry spoke with Illinois Congressman Mike Quigley, who chairs the Congressional Ukraine Caucus.
President Biden, speaking of allies, is in India at the G20 summit, forming an alliance with India to counter the might of China. What do you expect him to do to try and rally further international support for the war in Ukraine?
You know, I think President Biden probably deserves as much credit as anyone outside of Ukraine for the war moving forward successfully so far. I mean, he's unified the West. So this is enough to continue that. I'd like to see India do more, and particularly have India help freeze out and hurt Russia economically for, the war in Ukraine. But that continuing to expand it to the groups outside of NATO, I think, is foremost on his mind and critically important to accomplish right now.
Do you expect to see some sort of agreement on that come out of the G20?
We're crossing our fingers and hoping for the best. I'd like to think they understand just how important this is. Putin's aims aren't just toward Ukraine. It's extreme efforts beyond that. So, those agreements that are taking place, that have taken place with the expansion of BRICS, is of concern. I'd like to think this isn't just an us versus them mentality, but I think reaching out to entities and countries like India that have agreements with China and Russia would help unify our relationships with them and frankly, keep them from, even once removed, helping Russia in this effort.